People associate you with Icejewlz. Let's talk about the heights. You guys had a Channel 4 documentary.
Yeah.
You had your shop in Hatton Garden.
Yeah.
You did work for the likes of Aubameyang, Rashford, Foden.
I've got a long list.
Long list?
If we were still struggling, IceJewlz would probably still be here, which is mad, isn't it? I would never say that it was a bad time. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was a great time.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Ice & Co podcast. Now, wasn't the last podcast eventful? Oh my gosh. But we're going to get into that. But I want to introduce my special guest for today. This is one of my jewellery brothers, and I don't call many people that, but this is my actual guy. So we are here with Z from, I guess you guys might think Icejewlz, but we're going to get into it. Hello, Z.
How you doing, Ice?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain.
I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
I think people don't even realise, this is actually the second time we're doing a podcast, but...
Yeah, the first one didn't go out.
The first one didn't go out because I feel like I just got a bit too much backlash from the first one. So I was like, I went on strike. I was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
I think you got to get used to that.
Well, the last podcast taught me that I need to get used to that.
100%.
What did you think of the last podcast?
I mean, I haven't seen this in entirety, but I saw the clips.
Wait. See it be your own people.
Yeah, I didn't see it in its entirety. Mean? I'll be honest, I didn't see it. I didn't see all of it. But I did see
What did you see?
More standout bits.
So another person that watches it through clips. Great.
Yeah. I mean, if the clips is what's out there the most, the clips is what's out there the most, isn't it?
I hear it. Wow. I got a lot of backlash from that one. Not going to lie.
I'm sure you did.
Do you want me to read out something that I got sent, right?
Yes.
Listen to this. Further steps and sanctions on Dole, Secret Garden, and his ice sidekick. I'm not a fucking sidekick, right? This degenerate is back with his nonsense. Quite a paradox. He considers himself one of the best content creators where he's simply trying to affect the business of the traders in the arcade from where the majority of his videos stem. From tomorrow, you are strictly prohibited to facilitate anything to assist the trade and business with Dole. This includes going to drop off and collect things between traders of the arcade while he stands and ostracizes from the arcade. The suspension now extends to all members of the Secret Garden team. As everyone knows, any breach by any member will have reverberations for the whole trading group. Same goes for his ice sidekick. She is no longer welcome. They can go and freeze and melt together elsewhere.
Actually says that the end part. That's a long message. I believe you. I believe you. That's hilarious. Oh, big up Dodo, man. I like his content. He's one, you know what it is? All right, cool. About this whole jewelry content space, I feel like his is the most entertaining.
Right.
I would say I would actually watch his on YouTube.
I feel like I caught a lot of strays there. I'm not a sidekick, guys.
Yeah, but obviously you was in a podcast together. I know it's your podcast, but you was on it together and he's doing the social media stuff as well. So
this is just my thing that I want to put out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I think the arcade is a bad place? No, the traders are lovely. The traders are lovely. The traders, majority of them, are good stand-up people. There's more things that I want to say, but...
I know, it feels like holding your tongue, to be honest.
I am holding my tongue.
But yeah, cool.
Because I think that message kind of shows quite a lot that's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the arcade, I don't think it's the traders.
You reckon it's the governing? Huh? Oh,
huh?
No.
Who said that? Who said that?
I don't know.
Right?
And I don't know much about the arcade, but I hear it.
Yeah, I feel like that message to send out to everybody, basically saying like, because people have their opinions, you're now prohibiting people from working with us. I think that's a crazy dictatorship to have.
When did Dole get banned though? Because I see him. Okay, not me.
So he got banned when he went in there and filmed and said it's a graveyard.
That was ages ago, no?
So that's when it was banned.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
But my thing is, it's just like yeah. I feel like you are focusing on the wrong things. If people are having an opinion, there's a reason why they're having an opinion.
Is it affecting his money though? Whoever owns the lease or whatever, is affecting his money. Or if it is, then
that podcast, I think whoever it is, I know who it is, but it's like you are the person that has the power. Because guess what? The traders are getting a bad reputation and it's not them. And I can actually wholeheartedly say that. Like, I work with a lot of people in the arcade, and obviously I don't know everybody.
The customers, the clients.
I don't know everybody in the arcade, but the people that I know are stand-up people, like genuinely. And I feel like, like there might be like 15, 16-year-olds loitering and want to be a jeweler or whatever, but that's, the traders can't help that. But you know who can help that?
I don't know, tell me.
The person that told us to go and freeze and melt elsewhere.
Sorry. Do
you know what I mean? So I just feel like, just gives a little bit of context to the situation. I was a little bit disappointed, like, hearing that message, because I also didn't get told it myself. Actually, I went to go into the arcade and it was like, you're banned. At least I have the decency.
So you saw the message after you went. I got
sent the message by the other perpetrator.
Oh, what? Oh, so don't send you the message.
Yeah. The perpetrator, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, what a message to send in a group chat about somebody as well. Like, calling me a sidekick.
Yeah.
Have some fucking manners.
So he's punching down,
Have some fucking manners. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's all have respect here. Because the people are entitled to their opinions. And I just think that was mad. But we live to see another day.
I try to see some stuff from the other side sometimes. And it's like, if he views that place as his house when you're coming in and disrespecting his house, then you're not allowed in the house, kind of thing. But you're entitled to your opinion,
which I hear. But like I said, I had quite a long meeting with him. And
there was a more professional way to go about it.
He told me some positive things. It's like he's spending a lot of money on like improving things and this and that. And I said, this is all great. But I said, also, you have to remember, like,
it doesn't look like shit though. It's not the money. What's that about?
No. He's spending more money. Like, I think they're making like an arcade course, and I think they're doing like some stuff where it's like
to
to
regulate.
They're definitely patterning it up.
All right, cool.
But I just feel like, let's say it could be your house, but if your house is having house parties every week and the street is getting trashed, then you need to understand when the neighbours are going to be mad because 100%. Their house prices are dropping.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's
and
facts.
I think, I don't know, that message was just a little bit like, I was a bit like, that's like,
backstabby.
To send into a group chat with like 300 plus people, do you get what I mean? Acting like I'm trying to, I don't know, like mess with the business. I'm not trying to mess with the business because, like I said, I have nothing but good respect for the traders that I know.
Can I ask you a question as well? How do you think about like the wave of like jewelry influencers that are coming out now? So like, for instance, you with the podcast, like Dole with his content, Ads has always been on the content as well. Like, is it like, I know it's necessary in the climate because obviously content is king, innit?
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel about it though? Would you rather just not do content, or do you feel like you have to do
You know me.
Yeah.
You've known me. I think you was one of my first jewelry friends in London.
Yeah.
You've known me for a long time. Was it ever on this content?
No, but content wasn't even that big back then. It's only now,
but we, for example, we would maneuver on Snap.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't show too much of me. And I feel a little bit out of my depth.
Definitely thought we wouldn't be here doing a podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
I felt a little bit out of my depth then. Because of like, obviously my adopted dad was a jeweler and he was like, listen, like, you don't make people know you're a jeweler, you put your head down, like, you don't want...
Yeah,
it's a
risky business.
So I feel like, is this out of my comfort zone? 1,000,000%. But I feel like, is it necessary? Like you said, I kind of have this podcast because I want people to have more of a 360 view of everything. It's not here to like, just, let's say, shit on a certain type of jeweler, or I want it to be 3D and educational, just because I feel like
100.
For me, I had to see where I feel like clients have a lack of knowledge on a lot of things. So we might all be in the know of something, but other clients
100.
And I feel like that was more my angle for like a podcast rather than just content. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it was more just like, if I feel like I've been doing it.
You wanted to do an educational channel? Do you not believe that?
No, I feel like it's more just like get to know the jewelry space.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Get to know the jewelry space, get to know the ins and outs.
Just so clients are more understanding of the trade as well.
Yeah, so for example, like when I'm talking about like aftermarkets and the downside of them, it's like because this is a part of it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I kind of wanted everyone to know, and this is only a small portion of jewelry.
Yeah.
And I also think that's why I need, like, I have so much to cover with this podcast. Like, there's so much. Like, for example, one of the next guests that I want to come on, she's a geminologist, and she literally will talk properly. Like, I've touched on it. Geminologist.
Is it geminologist or gemologist?
Geminologist. All right, so now we're coming for people with dyslexia.
Nah, don't do that.
Cancel him.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Gemologist. Is it a gemologist? I thought it was a gemologist.
I mean, listen, you're listen, I'll go with you. If
My
you're
podcast.
Yeah,
my,
I know, it's
my
your podcast, your
pronunciation.
rules, innit? We'll see in the comments.
Yeah, no. So I feel like, for example, like that's what I said with like a 360 view.
Yeah.
It's like I've touched on lab diamonds and natural diamonds, and I do feel like the beer have a little bit of a agenda, because guess who's funding the whole
They have a monopoly, yeah.
lab diamonds movement? But guess what? It was when Botswana got a big stake. Botswana and Guinea. They got a big
bots, by the way. I got family over there.
Yeah, but they got a big stake in the beers. But then it was suddenly like, all right, because now you're having to pay Africa fairly. It's like, here's lab diamonds. They're not ethical anyway. Blood diamonds. You didn't care when you was chopping billions.
Big bread.
Right?
Big
You didn't
bread.
care.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So when I say like, I want this platform to be like a 360 view of just jewelry.
Cool.
Do you know what I'm saying?
A little
like,
bit of, a little
not
bit of
just
controversy, a little bit, tad, spice.
like,
Sprinkle.
There's always going to be controversy in anything, right?
Yeah,
Or
100%.
it just is what it is. But anyway, talking about controversy.
Oh, no. I knew it was coming as well. Oh.
I need to pattern my laugh because on the last one, someone was like, what an annoying laugh. I don't care. How about that? I've got an annoying laugh. But talking about controversy.
Yeah.
So I mentioned earlier that people will associate you with IceJewlz.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
they should though.
Let's talk about the heights. You guys had a Channel 4 documentary.
Yeah.
You had your shop in Hatton Garden.
Yeah.
You did work for the likes of Aubameyang, Rashford, Foden.
I've got a long list.
Long list? Who else? Who am I missing?
You're missing a lot. I think I've got a long list on my phone, like 30 plus. Yeah, do you know what it is? But
Let's talk about the heights.
do you want me to start at the beginning? Because it didn't start high.
Well,
It's a cliff, innit? Start at the bottom, go to the top, and then jump off. But yeah, like we can start at the beginning.
but you know what it is? It's like, let's talk about the heights, because I want people to understand, if they haven't already seen you, I guess, who IceJewlz was. Because for me, I came from Birmingham.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for coming on to 8 years. And I remember being in Birmingham in the jewelry quarter. I remember getting a follow from IceJewlz, right? And like, I was like, my heart was beating out of my chest, because I used to literally be in the jewelry quarter and like I'd look at YouTube, and it was the vault, I'd say, was smashing out content.
Vault was massive.
You guys were smashing out like
Big up
Channel 4.
Yeah.
And then like jewelers were just completely doing their thing.
100%. Yeah,
and I feel like it was like I feel like it was like a Nicki Minaj, fucking Lil Wayne and Drake trio, like the big three in Hatton Garden.
We were way younger than them lot though.
No, but I'm saying, like, I feel like it was like the big three. Like, you know, like Young Money. Like, it was like, I was watching from the jewelry court being like, these man are sick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like, like, let's talk about some of the shit that you used to go up to.
All right,
back in them days. Big Narstie.
Big Narstie, yeah. He was on the Channel 4 show as well. Big up Big Narstie. So, to be fair, it's like, I don't know how a lot of these jewelers come up now, like the fresh ones, the ones, and big up all of them, they're doing whatever they need to do to get by and do their thing. But if people don't remember, we used to like have run adverts on like Spiff TV. Do you remember Spiff TV?
Before my
Your
time.
audience will remember Spiff TV. Spiff TV was like,
was it a London thing?
it was like a UK World Star.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we was running adverts on there. Back then we were just selling silver and CZ.
Yeah.
So stuff
So
that
what
you
year
can
would
buy
this have
for
been?
what, £50, £100, £200, £300.
What year would this have been?
Ooh, 10 I want to say, maybe, or 11.
Okay.
Or 10, yeah, maybe I would like to say 10
Guys,
because I finished school.
I was
at
still
09.
in secondary school.
Yeah. So it's a long time ago. Remember, I started doing the design work when I was, I want to say 17. So, yeah, then until now.
Yeah.
So how it started is we used to do a lot of wholesale and sell wholesale to like a lot of jewelers. A lot of jewelers around London know about Icejewlz because we used to stock their stores. So like, you know, like Urbilla, you know, like the Turkish jewelry stores, you know, the ones in Peckham, the ones in South. If you look at a lot of our old stuff, it's probably still in the streets now. Probably people still wear it now. And then it only took us like a few years to get office. We had an office in Tottenham and was running operations from there, but it wasn't a store. It was an office. Yeah. And then from there, we went to get in a basement store in Hatton Garden.
I remember that.
And
Underneath
that's when I think
Icejewlz.
we got it around, around the same time Icejewlz moved from, where is it, 80, 89 or whatever, 90 on the corner. And they moved to their store. And then I remember during COVID, we looked over and saw that William Hill was out of commission because, you know, people were betting online. They weren't using the William Hill no more. So that was out of commission. And we looked at the number, called them up, and we got the shop next door. And that was just like a leap of faith because, remember, people weren't even really selling like that. Everyone was in their homes. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people were trying to find other ways to make money. And we were just lucky enough to be in a position to get the lease for the store. Yeah, so, I mean, we had a lot of good times. It was a trip. I can't lie, it was a good time. It was a good time. And it was a time we was even running 2 stores, like the one underneath A.
So do you feel like the store and getting the store kind of aided into maybe like the demise? And I don't want to call it that, but we're going to get into like where Icejewlz is now and what's going on. But do you feel like, I guess from some of the people that used to be your clients to like the people that just used to watch you, like they're probably thinking, what the hell has happened? Yeah. Do you feel like maybe getting that store aided in the downfall?
No,
do you think it was premature?
I think it was up. Like I think like it was up from the store was up and running. You spent a lot of money in it, but that's what, investment is always down before it goes up. So no, I don't think so. I think the store was the beginning of the ascension, if I'm being honest. So like being in Hatton Garden wasn't like drastically changing when we had the store, the basement store. It was more so the figures started rolling in when we got the shop front. That's when things started moving up.
So if it wasn't the store, what was it?
Without saying too much, I think it was, well, not think, I know. It was more of like, imagine like a boy band in the least corniest way possible, yeah? It's like people grow, they get older, contracts are not maybe like as ironclad, and when people get older and want more money and think they deserve more and maybe start evaluating their worth in a company and see money coming in, that's when things get spooky because no one cares when you're broke. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? No one cares about the money when you're broke because you're trying to get there. So for instance, at the beginning of the contract, just a few brothers just trying to make a name in the jewelry business and nothing was running. So, and where was always the underdogs? So we didn't really care. Do you know what I mean? The dream is the dream and the goal is the goal. Yeah. When you start getting close to that goal, people start evaluating where they're sitting at the table. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think it's just like a mix of like COVID and a few unfortunate situations and in-house like bickering. Not even bickering because I don't want to say it like it's a bitch thing. It's literally conversations that didn't work good in anybody's favour. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then when people start peeling off and the unity isn't as strong as it should be, then you can't dig yourself out of that. And the end result is just to like, let's all just leave it here on the table and go do our own thing. So for instance, now I run like a design studio for jewelers. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a design house for jewelers, I guess.
And doesn't he just because you've helped me out.
Yeah, 100%.
Some of my nicest pieces.
I didn't know you was gonna say that because I didn't know you was gonna say that.
I'm not a hater.
No, because some people like to keep it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
So if you want to use Zoli services, head over to Ice & Co Jewellers.
That was funny. But yeah, I just reckon, yeah, if you don't, do you know what it is? All right, cool. If there's nothing to share, yeah, there's no you're not really signing any contracts because.
Wait, but so do you think? Because obviously, like right now, guys,
Yeah.
it's hard for me.
Yeah.
Because I actually know things.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to put this over, like digestible.
But I'm trying to be as diplomatic as possible as
exactly.
well. Yeah,
And I'm trying to be as
Yeah.
like fair here.
Yeah.
So it's hard because, guys, you might not understand, but this is actually my friend. Like, honestly, I don't class many jewelry people as my friend, but this is actually my friend. Like, genuinely. So I do feel like it's a bit difficult to maneuver, but I also...
She's not trying to grill me.
I'm not trying to grill him, but I also do feel like, this is just a little like side note, I feel like it is important for you to have your say.
Yeah,
because
100%,
I feel like
100%.
Otherwise you're going to get like, you're going to have like a negative cloud over you for a long time.
No, but do you know what it is? It's like, I feel like no matter what happens, or whatever happens, it's like I'll always hold a place like in my heart pause for the guys that I worked with because it's like when all was going well, it was going well. I'm not gonna now when things go wrong be like, oh yeah, fuck you, like this, that, and the other. We just didn't work things out how we should have worked it out, which is fine, isn't it?
So that's what I was gonna say.
I still speak to most of the people.
That's what I was gonna say. So you were saying it was more like the paperwork side of things, and I feel like, let's say the viewers are aspiring business people, or like they're looking to open a business, like what was kind of like the main issues, and where could you where could you educate other people?
Do you know what I always say? There isn't always one way to do things. First and foremost, my experience might not be somebody else's experience. But what I would say is, as soon as things start taking off, that's sort out the paperwork. Yeah, as soon as like, but also that could also cause tension as well.
Could I ask you this?
Yeah.
So from my knowledge, you and somebody else, pretty much grew IceJewlz from the ground up. And you was always kind of a business partner, but was you actually a business partner?
That's what I'm saying. So
this is what people are going to want to know.
So that's what I said about paperwork. So it's like, how can I explain it? Even in another interview I remember I did years ago, I think it was on like ITV or something like that. Or something. I can't remember. But I said, it was either BBC or ITV, I can't remember. BBC,
From
ITV or Channel 4. I can't remember. But I even described our relationship like on a Jay-Z and Kanye thing. It's his idea initially from the jump. Don't get it twisted. But when I came in, it wasn't anything yet. So I came in at the beginning. And then we grew it together. So it's like I was making the beats and he was executive, I don't know, whatever, he's rapping on them. Whatever the people understand the relationship between Kanye and Jay-Z. I don't have to go too deep. It's kind of like that. So
and it kind of ended up like that, right?
Yeah, oh my days, wow, yeah. More ways than one still, So it is unfortunate, don't get me wrong, but I also enjoyed that time. I can't sit here and lie and say like, oh, it was
I think that's
shit.
very fair.
Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed the whole trip. Honestly, we traveled halfway. We traveled everywhere. Like I even now as a grown man, there's not much places that I haven't been that I want to go to. You get me? I'm not touching Australia. I don't want to go there. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like everywhere. You talk about America, we're talking about New York, Miami, Vegas, LA. Do you know what I mean? Even like Jamaica, Africa. Do you know what I mean? Tanzania, South Africa, Ghana. Do you know what I mean? The list goes on. Europe, everywhere in Europe. So what I'm saying is even Asia. But anyway, that's not the point. What I'm saying is I wish it lasted longer, and I wish we not even resurrected because that's long, but because of where I am now. But I wish it did go on, and I wish it was.
You wish it didn't end how it ended.
Because we weren't trying to do the pass it down to
Yeah,
the
children.
younger lot type
Yeah.
of situation.
Yeah.
And it was getting to that point. For instance, there was, you know what I'm saying? My man was actually about to just bow out and say, you know what, you lot,
Okay.
I'm
so-
done with it now. You lot carry on. Even, go on. Even the younger members in the team were even being kind of like bred
Yeah,
to
to
take
like
over
take over.
from
Yeah.
whatever man was doing.
So, what is it that basically?
The straw that broke the camel's back, you're trying to say.
So, what is it that fucked up? To say it
It's
bluntly.
just, you know what it is? It's just money issues. And money distribution and money management. That's all it is. It's not like, and you know what it is? We're not the first people to go through something like this.
1,000,000%.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not something unknown. We're not the first in the world. It's just that we got to a point where the distribution wasn't making sense for some people.
Yeah.
And if that goes
People's
on for
backs
too
got
long,
up.
if that goes on for too long without communication or resolve, it's like the kettle's gonna burst at some point. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. If we are being real about the situation, because that's what the people are actually going to want to know,
Yeah.
right? You're saying it's like the distribution and stuff. So was it a fact of like, you're saying money problems? Was it that the business wasn't making the money? Or was
Nah.
it the fact that someone was being selfish? Was it the fact that like,
Was
it?
It was. All right, cool.
Hi guys, so I hope you're enjoying the podcast so far, but just a quick reminder, I am a private jeweler, so if you have any custom work that you want me to do, then please don't hesitate to contact us on our social media. We have done work for the likes of Crept, Raphael Leal, Chipmunk, Omari Hutchison, Aaron Wambazaka, and the list does go on, so we can do your custom jewelry. And remember, we do watches. So this is Meteorite Day, and this is for sale, and we have many other watches for sale, and also we will source your watch, so please do get in contact with us if you have any jewelry requests.
We had a conversation earlier today, yeah, but it's like, what do you think you're worth, and what do I think you're worth being paid?
Yeah,
That's where, or even if it's like I've agreed to something, but I've told you, sure, you have to wait. How long are you gonna wait before you just say fuck this? So, as I said, it's all internal matters. Don't get twisted. There was things that were happening in the business, but this happens to us all the time. Everyone went through COVID. Do you understand? Everyone went through those issues. Everyone goes through, I don't know, maybe a return on their investment not being that great. Everyone goes through this. Everyone goes through, how many jewelers have been like robbed, or they robbed the store, or they smash up the store, or this, that, and the other, or get, I don't know, like finessed with a fake watch or something, and then you lose out on money. That shit happens. No. I wasn't even talking about you. And the guy that I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say his name, but yeah, he knows as well, and you know him as well. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that every jeweler goes through those things.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even though that has an effect, and if too many L's happen at the same, like concurrently, it compounds. But as long as the team sticks together, you'll get through that stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying?
but then I guess the team has to be
The team has to stick together, and if it doesn't, because you lot arguing about distribution of funds, then
it gets technical.
then that's when it's not going to survive.
Yeah.
So that's when I think Big Man was just like, you know what? If you're not here, you're not with it. Just let's all do our own separate ways, and we'll go do our own thing.
As the business front,
Yeah. Oh yeah, but big up ads, by the way, because ads is in that spot now. Big up 57 jewelers. Yeah.
But where you said it was a situation where a certain person was just like, all right, cool, everyone go their own way.
Yeah.
Do you think, because essentially they owned
Yeah.
the brand,
Yeah.
do you think that aided then in the complete downfall? Because where's IceJewlz now?
There's nothing. There's no IceJewlz.
So do you think that ego
Yeah.
was like basically cutting your nose off to spite your face? Like, because by the way, there's probably going to be people that's watching this that are going through like similar situations, and that's why I said I kind of want it to be educational, because I feel like from where I was standing, like obviously you guys are like some of my first like London jewelry friends, if not probably my first, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because we were friends when I was in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And it was like, I literally just used to like aspire to be like you guys.
And to
And
be
I feel
fair,
like-
like, as I said, and that's why you got to value people that be in the business for, you know, it is big
Donkeys.
up donkeys, innit? Big up the people that came before me, all Shifa and A and all of them guys. But because it's not easy, innit?
It's not easy.
There's L's that people don't speak about. Do you know what I mean? Now, at age of social media, you're probably going to hear about a lot of it.
Yeah.
But
hence why
you know
I said
what
it's a 360 podcast
100%.
where we tell the truth.
100%, 100%.
Things aren't always
yeah,
like...
it's not always peachy, innit?
Yeah.
But cash flow is king, innit?
Mm.
So I say that to say this. If your ducks ain't in a row, when something goes wrong, it's really going to go wrong. You rather take the small L now to sort all of that paperwork or admin or contractual obligations straight away, so that when something does go wrong, it's in a contract. We can all rely on this piece of paper. We've all signed this. This is written. Now you're kind of like betting on somebody's good faith because you're boys for how many years that they're gonna do you right in whatever situation that you think. And to be fair, again, they might think they're doing you right.
Yeah.
But you might think you deserve more. But there's nothing written in the contract.
And let me ask
We're just
this.
saying, you just said you was gonna give me, so
Yeah.
it's all, that's a mess. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask this.
Yeah.
Because I also do feel like in our space,
Yeah.
a lot of the time it can be rags to riches.
Yeah, which
And I
it
feel
was.
like,
It was truly a rags to
For
riches
example,
story.
like
yeah.
myself,
Yeah.
before, like, I was still a jeweler living in the YMCA in Erdington in Birmingham, guys. Like, I didn't...
Erdington.
like,
Big up Erdington.
Right? I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like sometimes because I mentioned like my adopted father was a jeweler, like people think I had a silver spoon. No, he went bankrupt in the 08 crash.
Yeah, that
So
crash.
I literally went to secondary school with him not being a jeweler. He actually became a painter and decorator. So it's
Yeah.
like I saw all of that from my childhood,
Yeah.
which, you know, like we've had our conversations.
Yeah,
but it's like
100%.
I was living in the YMCA in Erdington from when I was literally, as soon as I was allowed to move in when I was 18. Before that, I was in a shared hostel in a house because I had to be under supervision
Yeah, it was
because I
dark,
wasn't
it was
18,
dark, it was
right?
dark, it was dark.
So when I say the rags to riches, I'm including myself. But I feel like what can happen with that,
But jewelers glitz and glamour though.
yeah, but
Obviously, it's a dark
Not
underworld,
like,
but
yeah,
it's
but like,
what
not
you get
all
me?
that shines is gold,
Yeah,
right?
true,
Not all
true,
that
true,
shines is a
true.
diamond. It could be a fucking
Trust
ZZ,
me.
right?
True,
Smoke
true,
and
true.
mirrors.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what I'm trying to get at here is more because it's like a rag to riches story.
Yeah.
Remember, even like footballers can go through that.
Yeah,
but they
100%.
get given financial advisors.
Yeah. Well, that's new, by the way. They didn't. That's why bare pro footballers went.
Yeah,
when
no,
they get injured,
but
yeah.
it's not that new. Like for
Not that.
quite
You know what it is?
some
I'm older
time.
than you, but yeah.
yeah. By a lot, by a lot,
Like, ooh,
by
it's
a lot.
getting hot, yeah. But yeah, go on.
But yeah, so
Oh, thank you.
he just
That
put
was cold.
he just put the AC on.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is because it's kind of like a rags to riches story,
Yeah.
do you feel like maybe even whoever it was, whether it was you, someone
whoever,
else,
yeah.
like do you think you even had the wherewithal and take that lightly to manage the amounts that started coming in?
Do you know what it is? We was ready. All right, cool. We was ready for it, yeah, emotionally, but we weren't ready.
like the hunger was there,
It
but
was
then
there
it was
because
like
we've
it
been
came and
grinding
it
for
was like,
time, as
fuck.
I said. So the hunger was there emotionally because we've been working and grinding for a very long time, but I don't think the knowledge was there, or even just the will to play by the book wasn't there. Because you got to remember, like a lot of us think, like, put it this way, I was the only one that went to uni. No, finished uni and had actually had a job in the boardroom, let's say.
Yeah.
In that group. Do you know what I'm saying? There was
Let's give Zoli his flowers right now because he's actually a qualified architect.
No, that's architectural technologist is probably more accurate, but yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Repeat it.
Yeah, architectural technologist.
Yeah. So big up to you. And I think that is your skills, but we're going to get onto that. Carry on.
Oh, yeah. So what I mean is there was no past history of how to run a company. And when I say a company, I don't mean, I don't know, man, you and your brethren making caps in, like, do you know what I mean, in your back garden or whatever, or in a factory. I mean, like, actual HR and roles and responsibilities and terms and conditions. Do you understand? So we was winging it for a very long time. And to be fair, the reason why we didn't change it because it was working. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So don't fix something that's
we
not
tried to
broken.
implement certain things, but if things are going well, then sometimes you don't feel a reason to adjust. And also, again, even if someone has suggestions, it doesn't always mean that that ideal is going to follow through because you're not at the top. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, elaborate.
All right, say you own a jewelry company. Say you got 7 people below you. Just because all of them 7 people say we should do this, if you say no,
It's no,
it's
yeah.
no. Do you understand what I'm saying? So is it really, it's not really a democracy, is it? Do you understand what I'm saying? So
you'd say it was more dictatorship.
not, sometimes, not all the time, but what I'm saying is, I didn't say, listen, wait, what I was saying,
I'm just here
all I'm
to
saying
get
is-
the questions answered,
yeah, I
man.
know. You can poke the bear all you want, but what I'm saying is that it's stop. I hate when stop looking at it, as if it's a big corporation with HR faculty and all of this. No, it was 4 black brothers trying a thing, and it worked,
And it worked.
and it did work, innit?
And it worked up until the point where it's
Where
like
they didn't. That's
now
it.
it's not working.
And that's because that is also because of the money. If we were still struggling, IceJewlz would probably still be here, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you
because
understand what I'm saying?
no, but they do say money changes you. And actually, you were saying something
Yeah.
earlier, and I was gonna say a quote, and it's like, you know, one of them like Instagram quotes where it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I pray that God like gives me the money that I'm praying for, but also gives me the
The
knowledge
strength to-
on
knowledge,
how to maneuver it."
100%.
And I do think that that's like a massive
Yeah,
point
100%.
because that's where I was kind of touching on like the footballers and like financial advisors, for example.
And
Because
I want to say also, I don't feel like I got cheated out of a lot of money, by the way. That's all I'm saying. I don't even want that to be the narrative either.
or that you got cheated out of a lot
Yeah,
of money.
no. That wasn't the
So he's
case.
basically saying he was doing the cheating, not getting cheated.
That's also not what I'm saying. That's also not what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't believe it. What I was saying is just that if you can't come to agreement or even stick to an agreement because the situation keeps changing as time goes on, it's hard to believe in the person that is telling you those stipulations. You understand what I'm saying? No? Do you want me to
Elaborate.
go again?
Elaborate.
All right. So if I tell you your
So right now
ice,
you're like
if I tell you your
dancing
ice,
around it, yeah.
but we can dance all day. If I'm saying ice, you're gonna get 50% commission, yeah.
Yeah.
But the situation, and then I said, you know what, that's gonna happen in a week.
Yeah.
A week later, the situation changed. I said, but ice, because you're working less days now, and I have to do X, Y, and Z. You know what? It's
50%
only
ain't gonna
30.
work,
It's only
yeah.
30. Then you're still like, all right, cool. When are you gonna pay the 30? I say next week. Then the next week comes, and I'm like, oh, you know what? We needed to get new windows. I need to do this. So
Yeah.
I remember we went on that trip. So that took money out.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to wait another week to your 30 for your 30%, which you already
Yeah.
feel like it's come down, whatever. And
Yeah.
again, I'm not saying that's the situation, but I'm giving you an example.
You're alluding.
How long, are you just gonna be like? And this is not even weeks. I'm talking. We're talking years or whatever we're talking. And again, when there's no paperwork, you just have to believe me.
And do you know what I think it is as well? To what I feel like being your guy's friend,
Yeah.
seeing it, and like I guess for the viewers, it's like the heights of jewelry are heights.
Oh, they're real good.
But the lows are fucking low.
Low. Depression
low-
Depression
They're
low.
like
depression
don't want to
low.
get out of bed now.
100%.
Right.
And again, anybody that's made any sort of shift in the jewelry industry,
Understands that.
understands that because they've all been through it. Whether it's been publicized or not,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Has been through some ridiculous L's. And
Yeah.
do you know what it is? Some of them made it out, some of them don't. R.I.P. What's that guy's name? Ollie. I
Ollie,
think,
yeah.
the jewelry store got robbed or whatever. And do you know what I mean? And then he sadly took his own life. So things like that they're not uncommon though in the jewelry industry. So I say that to say this. As long as you can keep on going, then there's always a way out, innit? And as you said, since it's an educational podcast, that's what I would say. But if you ain't got your team or you ain't mentally prepared, because you got to remember, a lot of us are going through stuff in our personal lives as well. That's just IceJewlz.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Say maybe your mum's ill, or I don't know, your girl's pregnant, or whatever the situation may be. You're also going through your personal life as well. And you know what it is? You can only make dire mistakes if you're at the top anyway. Because if you're at the bottom, the mistakes don't mean anything.
It's
Do you understand
invisible,
what I'm
isn't
saying?
it?
It's
It's
invisible.
invisible.
So what I'm saying is that I've made mistakes. Do you know what I mean? I made big L's, and there's things that's happened that I've been on the wrong side of as well that absolutely
Without
taught me
touching on it.
financially. Yeah.
Without touching on it,
Yeah.
because in my bedroom,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Yeah.
you weren't,
Yeah.
even we know what we're alluding to right now, and like I remember having a conversation with you,
Yeah.
and just being like, "Listen, snap the fuck back into
Yeah.
it, right?
Get
Like
back in your mode, yeah.
it happens." Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I remember being on the reverse side of it.
Yeah.
And I went through my little thing.
Yeah.
And you were like, nigga, this is nothing. This is not, like, what the hell? Like, what are you mad about? You're alright. And I remember, like, being like, fucking insensitive
That's
arsehole.
so
Like,
bad. Yeah.
insensitive
I do remember.
motherfucker, like,
I do
telling me it's
remember.
alright. Nigga,
I do
I've
remember,
been
I do remember,
robbed.
yeah.
I've been finessed. Yeah. But this is when we say, like, the ups and downs is like, I was never, until the last podcast, I was never going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Dough is just dough, and he got it fucking out of me. Right?
Yeah.
I was never going to talk about it.
Oh, you spoke about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
well,
even
if
see-
you
I
would have
didn't even-
watched the episode.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch all of it now. The full stretch. But yeah.
But it's like, I feel like this is the ups and downs that like people don't want to be vocal about it either, because
because
it
it's
is
mentally
better
traumatic,
to-
innit? That shit is hard to lose money. Like hard to lose money. It's hard to like even like getting robbed, like getting finessed, whatever it is. Yeah. It's hard to lose money, innit? Like a lot of
And
people
you wanna
rather
save
lose their
face.
girl than lose a meal. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that type of thing. Like that's the facts, innit?
Yeah.
So it's heartache. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that is probably like what I would say. If you could withstand those L's, and you know what it is, you might even have to look at it like this. The only reason I can even make this massive mistake is because I was at this level anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So one thing I do want to touch on
Yeah.
is that, like I said, it's hard because of my friend. So I don't want to say half the things I want to say.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say is, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
there'd probably be a lot of people that didn't want to trust IceJewlz,
Yeah.
and you are affiliated with them.
Yeah.
So you obviously do what you do now.
Yeah.
So someone can come to you for a custom piece.
Yeah.
How can somebody trust you if you were a part of IceJewlz and they felt like,
Yeah,
for whatever
but
reason,
Do you know
it
what
couldn't
it
be
is?
trusted?
Do you know what it is? I feel like in every company there's like dirt on people's names and things go wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in terms of, and you know, I don't even want to say no names, but like a lot of jewelers do go through issues that they're on the wrong side of, but it's not necessarily their fault, or they had ill intention.
Yeah.
It's just that
Yeah.
they've landed in the situation where now they have
Shit
to
got
pay.
real.
Yeah. Shit got real. So I would say that even though nobody can be associated with IceJewlz no more, because IceJewlz is not a company. Do you understand what I'm saying? And to be fair, all of the people that I dealt with in IceJewlz have no ill will towards me because they knew my role in that situation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whereas I was the designer, the creative, I was never handling people's like
Yeah.
like money in that sense. We all had different jobs. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's what made it work.
Yeah.
Because we all didn't do exactly the same thing. It's not like we was all salesmen.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not like we was all shopkeepers. It's not like we was all...
Because I do feel
office
like you had
managers.
an integral role in
100%.
IceJewlz's unique factor. So,
Yeah, everyone would
for
say
example, like, even though you guys are like, I wouldn't even say you were my competition because I wasn't there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like I said, I used to look up and kind of like aspire to be like you guys. And I feel like it was a situation where I used to see your unique selling point, so your USP. And it was the fact that like you could actually go in to the shop. You could go and want to put a deposit down.
I don't even know why jewelers don't do that now. Maybe they just don't want to pay someone.
No,
But
I think it's more like it's scheduling, and it's like, for example, you were
it's not. If someone follow, because you know what it is.
you were a big part of
But
IceJewlz.
if everybody follows, that model, I feel like a lot of people could lock in a lot more do custom work. But you got to remember, a lot of jewelers are also watch traders, so maybe their attention is diverted somewhere else. But if you just had the designer on deck, and to be fair, a lot of people have followed that design model, which I know of now.
Yeah.
Even like a lot of the ones that are doing amazingly now follow literally that design model, that they have a designer on deck. Because if you do that and you pay someone to dedicate their time to you, then you could have those designs coming out at like the same day or 24 hours later or this, that and the other. What happens is that jewelers don't want to spend the money, and I don't understand that, because if you're a custom bespoke jewelry store, then why wouldn't you have someone that can do that on deck?
I think it's also like, it's number one, because this is my bag, right? Custom jewelry. I feel like it's number one, finding someone with the actual skills.
Yeah.
I think it's then scheduling.
Yeah.
I think it's then, for example, what do I do if I don't have someone that wants to come in every single day for a piece?
It's a sacrifice, isn't it? So you got to get return on our investment.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like there's that. But then I also just feel like, again, you're taken away from the fact that you was an integral part of IceJewlz, because
it
you
wasn't
built
like I was just drawing.
You weren't just there as a designer. You was there as a business partner.
Fully understand it,
Regardless of whether it's on paperwork or not.
Yeah, no, I hear you, for sure.
I feel like there is that. But yeah, I feel like it does make sense to do. Yeah. But also, like, you know, like if I've got a sick design that I need to do, I'd rather trust you than like to hire someone else. I've tried to get other people. And I feel like where you benefit
it's like a niche, because people don't just do jewellery. Like if they do design,
like, or you don't understand it.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to explain to you stone placement.
Yeah, it takes
or
long,
like just like, whereas things, like this is what I say when we was talking about your degree earlier. Like I think you downplay the fact that you genuinely did architecture. So it's like, how can I explain this? You can probably explain it better than me, but I'm going to try. It's like, if you need to do a building, right, you scale it down, but you do it accurately. And you take that with pendants. So you will do it accurately. So you will literally, like, you will ask me questions that if I just got someone to draw, you can do a sick drawing, but it's not going to translate. Whereas like your designs translate. You get what I'm saying? The stone placements, and it's like, even if it's not exact, it's pretty much the closest thing that I could get to a CAD. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas like if I just now hire somebody that, like, I'd literally need to stand outside somewhere that, a university that does architecture, and be like,
100%,
come here.
100%,
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
But yeah.
And you know what it is, to round off on this IceJewlz thing, is that you got to remember, it's like, that was a big portion of my life. So you got to remember, if I'm saying like 17 to 31.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not going to say like it, I would never say that it was a bad time. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was a great time. I mean, you were there for most of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We had a blast,
you know
guys. We had a blast.
It was a good time. So again, I'm sad how it ended up, but I'm not sad that I went through it.
Do you know what it is as well? For me, as a friend, that was like a close friend of the business, I guess. Like, I hated it. I hated seeing because we had our conversations.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was probably a bit prematurely, but I remember being like, listen, this isn't pattern. It's going here. It's going here. Like alarm bells are ringing. And of course, no one wants to hear it, especially the person.
Why didn't you buy the shop?
I tried.
Hey,
No, remember I tried. I tried and I got blocked. Right? Remember, I tried and I got blocked. Yeah. I tried and I got blocked. I was like, I'll buy you out the lease. And he blocked me. Yeah.
Hey, that's funny. But
It wasn't funny to me. I said,
it's over that.
I literally even said, listen, I have half the work. I only need to take the jewels part down. Yeah. I said, fuck you know, I'll leave the rest.
That's funny.
Anyway. But no, it was horrible. And do you know what it is? As much as even with that person, we had our little discrepancies just because he's him and I'm me. But I did and I do hate where it's ended for you guys because I feel like I don't know, it's actually a situation where it's like, because of my relationship to you guys, it was like I felt deeply affected. Does that make sense?
100,
I don't know, but I guess it was what it was, and IceJewlz no longer exists. But what does exist is Bizy. So let's talk about it.
Bizy, yes. Jewelry house, designer for the jewelers.
And when you say for the jewelers, are you going to start taking on end clients? Because that is a fucking terrible thing to do.
You know what it is? If the money don't start moneying the end expeditiously, you might just... Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I don't... You know what? Honestly, I don't want to deal with end user. I don't like dealing with end user. Unless I know them, I don't like dealing with end user. Only because I'm not a salesperson. I'd rather just chill in the back and do my drawing and cook up whatever I need to cook up and then somebody else handles the rest. I don't like convincing people that this is the way to go. Like, you need to just, do you know what it is? That's why I need to build up a brand where the trust in the mad designers that you see how Balenciaga, well, fuck Balenciaga, but you know what I mean? I mean, they've got such a cult following that they can come out with madness and it's always going to be good. Like on a Yeezy, like a Yeezy effect.
No, but Yeezy, like Kanye is ahead of his time. Whereas like, I feel like Balenciaga, they're just
doing whatever.
They're just taking a piss out of people.
Whatever. So no, that's what I don't mean. Let me say Yeezy then. But you know what it is? Even with the Ye thing, it's like,
I'm glad we got a fellow Kanye West fan.
Don't even say all of that.
I mean, I am.
All right, cool. Do you know what it is? I feel like as a designer, you have to be a little bit mad. And the reason I say that is because...
Not going to start running people over, are you?
It's because... Oh, too soon. But yeah...
I'm going to cut that shit out. Now you said that.
But,
don't be self-proclaimed mad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. What I mean is that to be ahead, you have to like think in the future, and to think in the future is a little bit of a delusion and like blind faith, and also with that becomes a little bit of insanity in it. So what I say that to say this is like, you can't be a normal person, live your life day to day. And because sometimes bursts of inspiration come to you. I need to have my iPad on most times. I don't have it on me today, which is a little bit funny, but I don't have my iPad on today. But I'm saying sometimes you might wake up at 4 a.m. You might have an idea that you need to just jot down. If you don't get it down, it's gone.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I even feel that because like...
It's like a dream.
Yeah,
I had a dream and like 10 minutes after, you don't even remember what happened in that dream.
I do custom jewellery, I guess, as well. So it's like...
see what I'm saying? And also, people think that drawing is just like...
Oh, do you know what I feel? I feel like I have an idea, I don't get it down, I don't do it fast enough, then I fucking see someone else do it. And I'm like, you've been Bluetooth my design. You've been fucking Bluetooth my design. How could you have done that? Like, it's mad.
Do you know what it is? I've been through, there's times where I used to design ranges in it. So when I told you I used to do silver jewelry for these jewelry shops here, well, IceJewlz, but sell it to the jewelry shops here. We went to America, and we went to those shows, you know, JIS show and HC, you know those shows, innit?
Yeah.
JCK or whatever. And we used to sell at those shows. All the jewelers used to come round. The people that are not buying, you see them pre, and then you'll see on the Instagram later, like some other manufacturer from abroad has made tons of them. And what it is because I was producing so many designs that we're selling, it didn't make sense to copyright every single design. So we just had to, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
The game's the game, innit? All right, whatever.
I mean, you already said the paperwork weren't in check.
Do you see what I'm saying? So the game's the game, but I'm not going to copyright, 50 designs every season like it's long. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So... you're always gonna end up getting, if it's good, like what they say, what's that saying? Flattery is what is it?
Imitation is the closest thing to flattery.
Yeah, whatever. So it's like if you get copied, it means that your shit was good. And
jewellery, like we did mention on the last podcast, like the whole Chifa versus Icejewlz. I've got a lot of love for both of them, and I think they're both sick. And it's like,
we're talking about that floral chain.
Yeah, but like we said on the last podcast, it gets to the point. Like everyone's pushing out the boat, and how far can the boat go out? It's like things are going to be similar, and it just is what it is. But I think that just is a spectrum on everything.
That was a misunderstanding, though. I don't even want to get into that, but that's a misunderstanding. That chain in particular.
I understand
that one. Yeah, but they don't. Innit?
Yeah. But like I said, like I feel like it just gets to a point, though, just in general, where like designs are designs, and I feel like there's, I guess.
I only get mad if I don't get paid for it. So, for instance, if I do a design, and it's happened to me before, if I do a design, and then my client, who'll be a jeweler, will send it to their client,
and then their client goes to another
jeweler.
jeweler.
Will go to another jeweler, but that jeweler hasn't paid for that design.
Yeah.
So essentially, someone's paid for a design that they're not going to get nothing from, and someone's got a design for free and they've made the bag off it. I just don't like that because it doesn't do well for me, innit? Because now that jeweler might be thinking, I don't know, whatever it is, I'm sending designs around or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I would say lock it in with your client first. And to be fair, you can't even stop that. What can you do to stop that? Nothing. Once you send the design to your client,
you can't. And you know what it is?
Or
like,
make them just pay a deposit first and foremost.
No, but you know, being on the other end of it, it's like because of obviously how saturated the market is now. And I said that we weren't going to talk about this shit, right?
Yeah, but here we are.
Because of how saturated the market is, it's like people just want to see what you can do. And I feel like you can't even. It's not how it was like 5
100%.
5 years ago.
I used to take that. We used to get half the deposit before I've even put pen to paper.
Yeah.
So it's different.
But it's like because there's now so many. It's like, well, you show me what you can do.
Yeah.
Or I'm just gonna go to my man that I've been bridging to for fucking 6 years anyway. And do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
But yeah. Is there anything else that you want to touch on?
No, not really. Big up. Genesis Jewelry. Log into what my Instagram by.z and 5 E's. Remember 5 E's.
Not 4 5.
5 E's, yeah. And man, look in, see the jewelry that I've been designing, see what I've been designing for. And just a heads up, I do everything that I repost is something that I've designed, and I can't post anything that's in manufacturing or that's been greenlit.
Yeah, because I have problems with this guy about that. He will fucking slap up a design, and I'm like, nigga, it's not done.
It's not done. But you know what it is? All right. Another thing is, jewelers don't tell me when the design when the deal goes through.
Yeah.
So I'll send it, and the payments all done, and nothing.
He'll hear nothing,
I'm like,
and
4
then
weeks later, I'm like, I didn't use this, like whatever. Then I slap it on Instagram. They're like, hey, that's in manufacturing, man. But you know what it is? It's like, why didn't you tell me that? You didn't tell me anything. You understand what I'm saying? You left me in the dark.
Yeah, I'll work on my communication. But guys, this is actually my good friend. So big respect.
I'm gonna plug the jacket I'm wearing as well.
Huh?
I'm gonna plug the jacket I'm wearing as well. It's getting clipped up.
I mean, you're not wearing it in the fucking thing.
Oh shit, for real, innit?
The hell?
I'm gonna be like.
Anyway, so this is my actual good friend, and big love and respect to you always.
Thank
you for coming on. Always. And hopefully you guys have your questions cleared a little bit, and you know that you can trust Zoli. So hit him up with the designs or whatever. And thank you for coming on.
And I won't be eating jerk chicken in Hatton Garden.
Aye, enough of that. Thank you guys. That's been all for today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.